Are going into this one live. So we got Moddy Gamer on the bottom being blue, and Tornado is on the top in the red. Tornado does like P.E.K.K.A Bridge spam, and Moddy does like Logbait decks, but they both know this, so they might be swapping their decks up. Tornado starting with the Assassin in the back, or Bandit in the back, making me seem he has a P.E.K.K.A Bridge spam. Miner on the right for Moddy gets countered by Electric Whiz. So Goblin Gang on that left-hand side to counter out the Bandit, and Bats on the right to clean up the Ice Whiz, or Electric Whiz for Moddy. And Moddy goes for the Skeleton Barrel on that right-hand side. Tornado does the Firecracker Royal Ghost on defense, but it still manages to get a couple hundred points of damage. Arrows down on that Firecracker for Moddy. Miner to aggro this Royal Ghost. Bandit on the bridge as well for Tornado. It's going to dash at the Miner, ignoring the Goblin Gang just placed down. Goblin Gang will clean up the Bandit and run down the right-hand lane for Moddy. And that gets taken out by an E-Whiz for Tornado. And Moddy's Bats will just clean everything up here. So it looks like both guys are probably going to opt to reset here, with Nato having just a 1 elixir advantage. He goes P.E.K.K.A in the back right. Moddy responds with the Inferno Drag in the back right. So interesting to see if Tornado's going to try to get a zap out here. Oh no, he's kiting the Inferno Dragon with a Battle Ram right now, pulling it away from the P.E.K.K.A. Moddy placed a Skeleton Barrel that has locked in the right tower, but it just got zapped. So the Inferno Dragon is no longer in the same lane as the P.E.K.K.A. And the P.E.K.K.A is now on the tower, gets one hit. It gets 2 hits. This P.E.K.K.A is going to take down the tower. There's no way it's getting shut down. The right tower is fully down right now for Moddy. However, Moddy has a Mega Knight, a Goblin, and a Spear Goblin on Tornado's left tower, so he's going to be taking that one down. And now he's got a 3/4 health Mega Knight jumping onto the King Tower with those 2 Goblins, both still alive. This is not looking very good for Tornado. He has a Bandit down, just whacking away at that Mega Knight, but the Mega Knight's going to chip that tower down to about 2,200. Moddy pushed in with the Miner, Skeleton Barrel on the right-hand tower, and Tornado has the Bandit and Royal Ghost in the left-hand lane. They're going to get jumped on by the Mega Knight. Mega Knight cleans those both up, and now he's walking towards the P.E.K.K.A that was just placed by Tornado in the back. Inferno Drag to support the Mega Knight, the Inferno Drag is now locked on the P.E.K.K.A. E-Whiz down though to get the Inferno Drag off it. P.E.K.K.A cleans up the Mega Knight, and E-Whiz cleans up the Inferno Drag. A good counter push here coming for NATO. We got Royal Ghost, E-Whiz, Bandit all jumped on. P.E.K.K.A is on that Mega Knight though. We'll take it out. And Inferno Drag now on that P.E.K.K.A. So P.E.K.K.A should trade the Mega Knight. Inferno Dragon should trade out the P.E.K.K.A. But we have a Battle Ram Assassin, Battle Ram Bandit coming at that King Tower for Tornado. Inferno Drag would make its way to the King Tower for Moddy, but Tornado placed a Firecracker to make sure that got shut down. The Skeleton Barrel lands on Tornado's E-Whiz, taking that out. Bandit dashes on the left-hand tower before the Mega Knight gets down. Mega Knight takes it out now. Mega Knight's walking towards that Firecracker, but she keeps moving out of range. He gets 1 hit, but it moves all the way, and she's saved by the P.E.K.K.A, who's on the Mega Knight. So right now, Moddy's pushing Goblin Gang, Bats, Miner right-hand lane. That was shut down by Zap, Firecracker. Moddy also put a Poison. That's not going to help. He's got a P.E.K.K.A and E-Ways coming down the left-hand lane. He's got nothing. That P.E.K.K.A hits the tower once. He's going to hit the tower again, and Tornado takes the 2-1 victory. Very good match there by both guys. So it looked like we were playing that Mega Knight kind of bait deck versus P.E.K.K.A Bridge spam. Moddy, I believe, probably is going to play a log bait next. I think Tornado is going to want to stick with his P.E.K.K.A Bridge spam. So we are live in here with Moddy in the blue still and Tornado in the red on top. Alright, so both guys are just opting to wait for the other guy to make the first move here. I don't know if they've just got a bad cycle or a heavier cycle deck. Nope, Moddy starts out the Skeleton Barrel in the right. E-Whiz in the back for NATO. This is looking like a P.E.K.K.A Bridge spam again. It gets countered by the Bar Barrel. Goblin Gang split for Moddy. Both guys have similar cards to their last decks. With Battle Ram down the back left for NATO, this is looking like Bridge spam. And with Inferno Drag in the back from Moddy, this is looking like that Mega Knight bait once again. Ooh, Mega Knight jumps on that Battle Ram, stopping it from locking on the tower. But one bar gets a couple hits off. Dark Goblin down for NATO, but Mega Knight leaps on the P.E.K.K.A. instead. That was placed by NATO. Miner will take out that Dark Goblin. P.E.K.K.A. takes out the Mega Knight. Inferno Drag is on the P.E.K.K.A., but the E-Wiz will just keep stunning that. So now there's going to be a P.E.K.K.A. crossing the bridge with an E-Wiz to support it. Mahdi just plays a Skeleton Barrel. The Bandit and E-Wiz are cleaning up the skeletons from that, while the Goblin Gang is distracting that P.E.K.K.A. However, there's a P.E.K.K.A. Bandit and E-Wiz. Bandit dashes on the tower. Arrow shuts most things down. Only the Bandit left. Bandit shut down. 1735 on the left-hand tower for Mahdi. Tornado's towers are looking healthy. So slight 1 elixir lead for NATO here. We're going to see if he opts to just play something in the back here or Barbarian at the bridge. So Mahdi counters up Barbarian with the bats and does a little Miner bat push on the left. It's going to get shut down by Dark Goblins, but the Miners... Nope. Miner gets some chip, but the Dark Goblin goes to finish him off. So now P.E.K.K.A. in the back left for NATO. Skeleton Barrel in the left for Mahdi. Mahdi's placing the Inferno Drag in the back, and Tornado's sitting the Battle Ram in the back right. Battle Ram supported by a Bandit right now. Both are going to be met by Mahdi's Goblin Gang and Babs, but they were zapped awfully quickly. Arrows goes down on the Barbs and Bandit. There's a Dark Goblin being tanked for and hitting that tower. The Dark Goblin is going to do thousands of damage, just fully taking out the right-hand tower. That was insane Dark Goblin there. So now there's a full health P.E.K.K.A. and E-Wiz coming down the left-hand side. 10 elixir for Mahdi. He's putting down the Inferno Drag, but there's a Bandit 2 at the bridge now. Goblin Gang gets zapped. Miners place the defense. It gets taken out. E-Wiz is constantly zapping this Inferno Dragon. He's losing his second tower too. Looks like Tornado is taking this win here. So Tornado is going to go up in this series 2-0. So going into the last match, I wonder if the boys are going to keep the same decks or if one of them is going to change. Tornado has won twice, so he has little reason to change. Alright, so we are live in it now. Mahdi is still on the bottom being blue, and Tornado is still on the top in the color red. So Mahdi starts with the Goblin Barrel, the right-hand tower. Looks like it's a new deck here. NATO is still E-Wizzing, so he might have that P.E.K.K.A. bridge mount for the third match. Alright, so Mahdi takes out the E-Wiz, going for the Goblin Gang at the bridge, and NATO has a Dark Goblin, so it's looking like the same deck again. Mahdi's Dark Goblin meets it, taking it out. And it'll get taken out by Tornado's Bandit that will dash onto the Dark Goblin and then dash onto Mahdi's Bandit. So Mahdi's Bandit will dash unless Tornado places down a Battle Ram. Battle Ram gets taken a little bit of chip, but it's gonna get to that tower. It did lock actually. So it locked, and there's a Goblin Barrel placed on defense. It's taken out pretty cleanly there. Poison down for NATO, gets rid of the Princess and the Goblin Barrel. So after all the dust settles, Tornado is up 1,000 health on that right-hand tower. Balloon for Mahdi in the left-hand lane. Tornado opts to put down a Dark Goblin to defend, but it gets arrowed immediately. That balloon looks like it's going to get at least one hit. It gets one hit on that left-hand tower, but NATO has a Barb and E-Wiz on the right-hand tower. Bandit dashes on the defensive Bandit for Mahdi. Bandit dashes on the tower. Tornado's taking this right-hand tower of Mahdi's. E-Wiz and Bandit are still alive. Dashes onto the King Tower. Gets some chip, leaving it down to about 2,800 health. And Tornado has a 1 tower lead still. Only a minute and 20 seconds left in this game for Mahdi to call this one back. Ooh, Battle Ram at the bridge. Mahdi reacts with a Goblin Barrel Princess. Battle Ram gets stopped before reaching the tower, but the Barbs do get 2 hits off. Dark Goblins trade each other. And we have the Goblin Gang taking out the E-Wiz. So NATO has a couple elixir advantage here. He chooses to just stop the tower here. Tornado has no need to be offensive here, other than just keeping the pressure on and not allowing Mahdi to have any kind of offense. But Tornado could just play this one safe, counter push, and defend, and he'll win the game. So we got the Bandit and the Dark Goblin coming on the left for NATO. It's going to be met by Mahdi's and Mega Knight. Bandit dashes into that Mega Knight. Mega Knight hops on the Bandit, takes that out, and will hop onto the Dark Goblin. So now NATO has the P.E.K.K.A. down. Mega Knight is going to jump to it just to his death. Gets taken out. The Dark Goblins on the tower get 6 hits, even though they were zapped. That doesn't look like it's going to be enough, though. Nothing else is going to be able to make it to that tower in the next 5 seconds for Madi. And Tornado is able to take this 2-0 victory. Oh, he almost had the Princess on that right tower, but Princess and Spear Goblins were just not fast enough. Alright, so we're going in the second round here. Green Goblin versus Kyrie. The Green Goblin is on D8 and Kyrie is on Titan. So you got Green Goblin in the bottom in the blue and Kyrie on the top in the color red. Kyrie starts off the miner on the left that will get countered by Green Goblin's Firecracker. And Kyrie just does a Dark Goblin on the bridge right hand side, gets met by a Bandit. Kyrie defends with Bats and a Knight. So that calls out the battle round for Green Goblin, and the Firecracker shooting away at the right hand Knight. Defensive miner for Kyrie. It's going to be cleaned up by the Firecracker. And now we have a Royal Ghost P.E.K.K.A coming on the left-hand side with the Firecracker still alive for Green Goblin. The Inferno Tower for Kyrie will activate the Green Tower via Firecracker. And then Inferno Tower is taken out. Royal Ghost gets one hit in the tower. Just one hit there. And Firecracker gets a little bit of chip as well. Make that a little more chip. And it just keeps firing back, making this Knight almost useless, but Green Goblin still wants to use that Bandit to get rid of it. The Bandit's going to dash on defending Dark Goblin and then still dash on the left-hand tower, getting a dash and 2 hits, bringing down Kyrie's tower to 1360 health. Good start here for Green Goblin in what looks like a P.E.K.K.A bridge spam versus log bait type of matchup. Or, I don't know if that's a log bait quite by Kyrie, but maybe more of a minor poison control. So we got the Minor Skeleton Barrel coming on the right. It will be defended by Green Goblin's Royal Ghost and Ewiz. Not before Skeletons get a couple hundred damage though. So Firecracker, Ewiz, Royal Ghost on the left here, defended by Kyrie's Knight and Dark Goblin, and those two will clean up everything. Green Goblin opts for the poison though for his Bandit coming in the left hand lane. Bandit walks towards the defensive miner by Kyrie. And it will be taken out. Kyrie's tower is at 386 and he is mounting a push on the left here. He's got the miner, bats, and skeleton barrel. Skeleton barrel connects on the tower. It's gonna drop, but then it gets zapped immediately. So we got the Knight, Dark Goblin to defend the Royal Ghost, Ewiz battle ram coming in here. All of that gets logged, which will prevent that battle ram lock. But those barbs are gonna do some damage. So Kyrie places the Knight to defend here. The Ewiz crosses the bridge with enough hits, enough health to get one hit, but the Skeleton Barrel does tank that hit. Bandit, wrong spot to predict the miner there, that's going to cause a little bit of damage. With the Poison, Skeleton Barrel brings Goblin's tower down to about 850, but he's pushing the left-hand side. The Poison will get down that left-hand tower by the time it finishes. And it doesn't matter, the Barb is there anyway to clean it up. And Green Goblin takes the first win 1-0. So it is 4-0 for D8 here. And so Kyrie has Bats and Ice Golem. I believe Kyrie likes to play Hog EQ. Oh, yep. He places the Hog down, so this could be a Hog EQ deck. And the Hog gets NATO'd right to the King Tower by Green Goblin, activating that. So it's looking like Hog Earthquake versus possibly beat down by Green Goblin. Cannon Cart placed by Green Goblin right now. The cannon cart's crossing the bridge on the left-hand side. It gets logged, but it's pushed in range of the tower. So cannon's tanking for the 4 bats on the left-hand tower. 3 of them are on the Ice Golem, but 1 chipped away at the tower, bringing it down to 1450 health. So Green Goblin's got a Baby Dragon here going on the left. There's a Hog coming on his right-hand tower from Kyrie. Green Goblin's defending with the Lumberjack. And now he's running down the right-hand lane. He's going to have to be kited by the skeletons in the middle. And then the bats to clean up for Kyrie. So we have a Night Witch going along the left-hand side. And it will be stopped by the Golem here. But he has 0 elixir to defend this Ice Golem Hog push that's coming in on his right tower from Kyrie. Hog's getting 1 shot, 2 shots, and now he's finally getting arrowed by Mega Minion in the towers. 3, looks like Hog gets 3 total hits, but there's a full chunky Golem Night Witch push coming in that left-hand tower. So Kyrie had the Mini P.E.K.K.A and Firecracker both down. Mini P.E.K.K.A got taken out now. It's just a firecracker shooting away, but the tower's already gone. This push will be cleaned up, but not before Kyrie loses that left-hand tower. With 800 health on Green Goblin's right-hand tower, it's still an even game. Or not an even game, but still anyone's game. Ooh, so Kyrie pushes in with the Hog Ice Golem EQ to be defended by a Cannon Cart Lumberjack. So huge commitment there for very little damage. So Green Goblin's able to push off this with the Cannon Cart Lumberjack and Baby Dragon, but not too much success from those. Another Hog coming on the right-hand side for Kyrie. It's going to get... Oh, not going to get any hits due to that NATO, but the Earthquake does chip it down. That right-hand tower is now one Earthquake away from being taken down. One log away now. So it's all about this defense here for Kyrie. Just the Mega Minion left to fully clean it up. Gets down the right-hand tower. This is now an even game with 10 seconds left. Both guys are going to have to get a second tower. Ooh, Hog Ice Golem push coming in on the left. Night Witch to defend, but a little far back, so Lumberjack's going to have to be placed. That Hog gets 2 hits and some Earthquake damage. Lumberjack, Night Witch, and Cannon Cart coming in the left. It's going to be met by a Firecracker. Some Skeletons to kite everything away. Ice Golem down in the center here with some bats on the Cannon Cart. Cannon Cart is now out of his wheels. We got a Lumberjack and Night Witch both kited towards an Ice Golem by Kyrie. There's a Golem and a Night Witch coming in down Kyrie's right-hand tower, though. Green Goblin places a Baby Dragon to support those. Looks like that right-hand tower is going down for Green Goblin. And Green Goblin wins this one 2-0, making the series 2-0 and D8 5-0 in the set. Amazing start for D8 here. 3 games away from closing this series out already. So we have Kyrie versus Green Goblin again, with Kyrie on the bottom in blue and Green Goblin on the top in red. Baby Dragon going down back right for Kyrie, and Baby Dragon back left for Green Goblin. They're going to meet nicely in the middle on Goblin's side, with the Princess Tower helping him out. Miner on the right for Kyrie, gets caught by Green Goblin's Lumberjack. Lumberjack is going to be defended by Kyrie's Bandit, but there's a Mega Minion for Goblin just wandering down the left-hand lane. It gets tanked by Barbell. Ooh, Bandit dash on the right-hand tower for Kyrie. Ooh, Golem push for Green Goblin here. He did a Night Wish pushing in the back. Golem at the bridge. There's a P.E.K.K.A. Baby Dragon down for Kyrie. It should be able to shut this Golem down, but there will be some chip damage. Ooh, E-Wiz goes down to clean up all those Night Wish bats. The Baby Dragon retargeted the Night Witch. Golem is fully dead. Night Witch is fully dead. Baby Dragon crosses before the P.E.K.K.A. But that P.E.K.K.A. has a lot of health left, about 4/5 left. Cannon Cart is on it, but the P.E.K.K.A. is tanking for the Miner behind the tower right now. Miner's allowed to get a lot of hits unanswered. Nothing goes back to kill the Miner. He's still just chipping away. Bandit gets placed, gonna dash towards that placed Cannon Cart, and looks like nope, not gonna dash towards the tower, do that Lumberjack. Lumberjack is gonna be kited towards center, making him basically useless here, minus that Rage spell. But I don't think Goblin wants to capitalize on this Rage spell at the moment. So Baby Dragon now in the back left for Kyrie, gonna be meeting Green Goblin's Mega Minion in the back right. They're going to meet on Green Goblin's side, but the Miner is tanking for the Baby Dragon right now. It's getting taken out pretty quickly by the Night Witch. Ooh, Kyrie is going to poison the Night Witch in the back while there's the Golem push here. This could work out. He does have the P.E.K.K.A. and E-Wiz for the Golem. They get lightning. E-Wiz is gone. P.E.K.K.A. is still fine. P.E.K.K.A. will clean up those Golemites fairly simply. Cannon Cart shooting away at the P.E.K.K.A. Now shooting at the E-Wiz after being redirected. And we'll go back to, no, we'll not go back to that P.E.K.K.A. before killing the E-Wiz. So now a low health P.E.K.K.A. going on the right, but it's being tanked for by a Miner. Bandit dashes on the tower. The right-hand tower is very close to going down. I don't know if this poison is going to get it here for Kyrie, but 22 health left on that right-hand tower. 950 left on Kyrie's. It gets lightning, but there's a lot of things coming in. The E-Wiz cleans it up so nicely. Just a couple of bats left. The Cannon Cart at the bridge. Goblin's doing anything he can to get to this tower. He knows one poison away and he's dead. Cannon Cart gets one shot, but it's too late. Poison finishes the game off for Kyrie, taking the 1-0 victory here and finishing the set off 2-1 for Green Goblin. Alright, so we're live here. And we got T-Bone on the bottom in the blue, and King is on the top in the red. Alright, so Skeleton Barrel starts off from King. That's going to the left-hand lane. A Night Wish to respond by T-Bone. The Skeletons try to get NATO'd, but they're not actually damaged from T-Bone's NATO. This Princess in the back left is going to clean up the Night Witch pretty well. Goblins coming in on the left-hand tower for King. They get a couple shots in. Skeleton Barrel, or Giant Skeleton down to attack those for T-Bone. So this is interesting deck. Look like King T's running some kind of log bait, and T-Bone, we don't know yet. Like a Giant Skeleton kind of beat down by the looks of it. I don't know if it's that clone Giant Skeleton deck or not quite. No, Lava Hound and Giant Skelly. Interesting, but Skeleton Barrel coming in for King T here. The Princess will be taken out by the bomb. The Skeletons have locked on the tower, though, bringing T-Bone's tower down to 1,000 health. The minions will go in front of the Lava Hound, letting it cross that bridge unsupported. There's now a Night Witch down for T-Bone to have some kind of support behind that Hound. The Tesla does lock the Night Witch, though, taking it out immediately. And now it's on the Lava Hound with the Dart Goblin, but Poison takes out the Dart Goblin. And King T's Valk made it to the left-hand tower, getting 3 swings before being taken down, leaving that tower at 350 health. T-Bone's pulling in the right-hand Princess to avoid any more chip. So far, a really good start here for King T. But yeah, it looks like T-Bone's running, just Lava Hound, Giant Skeleton. I don't know if there's a better name for it. Goblin Barrel on T-Bone's left tower. He's just going to leave it, lose his left-hand tower, but he's trying to build that Lava Hound push on the right. And King T has the defensive Tesla placed down already. T-Bone's just waiting to hit 10. And now he's doing a Giant Skeleton behind this Lava Hound. And then a Night Witch as well. Okay. It's a pretty big push here. It's going to be defended by a Velk, Dart Goblin, and Velk. Okay, so everything gets cloned by T-Bone. Skeleton Barrel down as well for King T, just to pull a couple of those cloned Lava Hounds pups over. And a Princess and Velk help clean up very nicely for King T, leaving his tower at 1760 health. Ooh, huge push coming in for King T. Velk is tanking for the Goblin Barrel. They get a couple hits off. Velk pushed up to the tower, but Princess is firing away at these minions. Minions will be taken down. King T is placing down a second Tesla here. The first one just got taken out, but I believe he will be able to hold this one out and take the victory 1-0. So yeah, King T is able to take this one, a clean 1-0 victory, bringing the final score up to, or not final score, bringing the current score up to 6-1 for Dragon's 8. So now King T and T-Bone are going into their second set here. T-Bone is on the bottom in blue and King T on the top. King T doing that miner in the back left tower, the front left tower, gets caught by the Knights. Bats coming in for King T. There's an Expo down for T-Bone. Ice Whiz on the Bats. So his Mega Knight's gonna leap onto the normal Knight, and then he's gonna leap to the Ice Whiz and Expo. Musk to support that Mega Knight. Mega Knight's gonna leap towards the defensive Tesla by T-Bone. He places skeletons right under that Mega Knight. Full health Musk locking on the tower with 2 wall breakers coming behind for King T. A log will clean all that up after T-Bone's tower is at 2172. So it looks like we have an Ace-Bow matchup here versus the Mega Knight Wallbreaker Cycle deck. So big keys here, I believe, for T-Bone is going to be outcycling that Mega Knight or just making sure it does not leap onto the Expo. So he's going to start a push here. He's going to defensive Expo instead. Good call because the Mega Knight is back in cycle now. So Mega Knight at the bridge for King T. It's going to leap to that Expo. Defensive Tesla for T-Bone. Wallbreakers both lock on the Expo. Mega Knight just dies. So defensive Tesla left for T-Bone. Both guys even elixir. So it looks like both guys are just going to opt for a reset here. Ace Wiz in the back for T-Bone. It will be meeting the miner from King T, which gets pulled to King Tower. A bandit crosses the bridge just to get met by T-Bone's knight. So T-Bone's got the knight. Ace Wiz pushing on the right here. Now a defensive expo, or pushing on the left. Defensive expo's on the back right. Mega Knight in the right-hand bridge for King T. Now defensive expo and skeletons for T-Bone. Mega Knight's being supported by those bats, which will do a lot of damage on the expo, taking rid of it, but defensive Tesla and an Ice Wiz libs for T-Bone, and that Ice Wiz is going to the left-hand side. The elixir advantage for King T, though. He used that to place a bandit and some goblins. The log from King T will clean that up. Ooh, King T notices the log is out of cycle, so he places the wall breakers down. So the expo is now down for T-Bone. Bandit's dashing on the replaced knight. There's a Tesla to defend this. This is looking really good here. Mega Knight is going to jump once he finishes those skeletons. No, not if he gets NATO'd. Oh, those wall breakers were able to get stunned and log taking them out completely. My screen is locked. There we go. So we have a miner on the left hand expo, on the tower, on the expo on the left hand side. Expo is at the center now, being protected by Tesla. Mega Knight down. He's going to walk towards the knight placed by T-Bone. Skeletons will be on that Mega Knight. Bandit dashes towards the center expo. There's some bats also trying to go towards that center expo. This seems to be a desperate move here. Expo's locking on the right hand tower, not the left. That's the tower that still has health left. So right now the left-hand tower is the weak one for King T still. King T is pushing on the left-hand tower though. That's the tower he wants to get. That tower's at 1200. King T's weakest tower is at 1800. So a 600 damage difference here with only 1 minute and 15 seconds left in overtime. Another defensive Tesla or defensive expo on the back right. Mega Knight jumps towards it, getting the knight. There's some bats supporting this Mega Knight. It looks like the bats get taken out, but it looks like that expo might live with some health after this defense. I don't know enough health to stack expos, but at least some health. T-Bone's going for the rocket cycle here, rocketing the Musk on the left-hand side. King T chooses to mine the left-hand tower. It gets pulled to center again. Goblins at the bridge for King T. They get shut down by the defensive Tesla. Another defensive expo for T-Bone here. That might not be the best play. He really needs to start targeting that left-hand tower. Even if he rockets it, King T can get chipped himself, so it's going to take a lot of rockets. He's going to need another expo lock if he wants to win this. However, that might be right now. He chooses to rocket instead of expo. That might not be the right play. That tower's at 884. However, the rocket isn't going to be in cycle till the end of the game, and King T has a chance to get more chip here with this miner. He miners on the Tesla instead of the actual tower. Miner's going to get pulled into center. This is looking really good for T-Bone now. Nothing's going to be able to get tower. He gets a zap down, but Bandit dashes on tower. Oh my god, and the Mega Knight's able to take out the tower just in time for King T. 5 seconds left in the match, and if that was shut down, Rocket Cycle might have won it for T-Bone. Is it just me or is there a match being played? Yeah, T-Bone and King T actually are going for the third game. So a little spectator glitch, but we're live now. Looks like both guys are running a Royal Hog deck, with King T having the Mega Knight. That's going to be huge in this matchup. It's going to take out the Hogs and then take out the Musk on the right-hand side. Both guys are even elixir, but King T has a Mega Knight on the board. Jumps towards the Heal Spirit, which takes a couple of the bats out. Goblin Cage down his defense here. It's going to get destroyed, but that Brawler's going to take out the Mega Knight before he can actually reach tower. Hogs coming down from King T on the left. Defended by a Musk by T-Bone. That's not going to do very well. The Hogs are chipping away at that left-hand tower. Spear Golems to clean him up a little faster by T-Bone, but not before that tower is down to 1381 health. Quite an even game here with King T having just a couple hundred health lead. Musk coming in on the left, zap the Skelly, so nothing really to stop it. Hunter comes down to stop the Musk, but the Heal Spirit lands on the Hunter. So Hunter's crossing the bridge for King T right now. It should get one shot. It does, but it's at the Hogs that were split in the center. Two Hogs on each tower here for T-Bone. Heal Spirit down for King T, takes out all of T-Bone's bats. So I believe King T has quite the matchup here because it doesn't look like T-Bone's got any sort of splash. So anytime those Royal Hogs are down, they're going to get damage unless he wants to overspend to protect them. So anyway, Royal Hogs down for T-Bone right now. The Heal Spirit jumps on the bats and doesn't actually heal those Hogs, but they do get some chip damage on the right-hand tower. Mega Knight, King T's Mega Knight jumps onto the Goblin Cage, bringing out the Brawler. The Brawler will kill the Mega Knight. Another Goblin Cage down in center for T-Bone. It's being surrounded by Royal Hogs Earthquake. The Hogs just get a couple hits on that right-hand tower, but not too much. Musk one lane, Spear Goblins other. Hogs just going center. Split push going on right now. Hogs are on the left-hand tower. Skeletons on those Hogs get zapped. Mega Knight jumps back, cleans up the Hogs on the right-hand tower. So Mega Knight's crossing on the right for King T, and a Hunter crossing on the left. Mega Knight's being countered by bats, but the Goblin Cage that's on defense just got Earthquaked. The Royal Hog should be in cycle for King T. So we got the Musk coming in on the left for T-Bone here. King T's got a huge Elixir lead. He seems to be cycling. Royal Hogs for T-Bone instead. That left-hand tower is the weak one. Mega Knight's on the right-hand tower. Both King T's towers are about 700 health. T-Bone's lowest tower is at 900. Mega Knight's crossing on the right-hand side. That's not the weak tower. It gets pulled towards center. Royal Hog's on the left-hand side. The Goblin Cage is down. It gets Earthquake to finish off quicker. There's 4 Hogs that reach that tower. They're not going down in time. The Hogs are taking that left-hand tower. And King T takes the victory 1-0 here. Very close game, though. He had 1 tower at 500, 1 tower at 767. And with that, the series is over, 8-1. But we're still playing 6 more games. Bottom in the color blue, and Cheddar will be on the top. Demon really likes his Expo, and he's cycling Skeletons in the back, cycling Musk in the back. He does run the Musk version of 2.9. Cheddar is running Expo as well. Cheddar likes to run Icepo, so this could be modified 2.9 versus Icepo. Oh no, that defensive Expo is not in a good spot. It's just going to be completely ignored by Demon's Expo once this Velk goes down. It's going to lock that left tower. Cheddar's placing a Tesla, but it's going to get hit by Demon's Tesla. This game might be over before it even began. Icewiz doesn't get hit by the Tesla. That's the saving grace here for Cheddar. It's going to lock on that Expo, slowing it down, but it gets locked and taken out. The Expo will take the left-hand tower if Cheddar does nothing about this. I'm sure Cheddar knows this, though. He probably will log it or just do anything. Okay, he's going to opt to lose the left tower here, keep the Elixir lead, possibly have a push immediately after. So yeah, he does opt to push immediately after. It's pretty much the best play Cheddar can do at this point. Defensive Ice Golem and Musk down for Demon. The Velk is tanking for the Expo, and now a defensive Expo plays for Demon here. So basically the Expos are just going to start a little Expo fight here, and Demon's is going to come out top with a bunch of health left. So now with a defensive Expo down for Demon and a full tower lead, this is not looking good for Cheddar pulling the comeback, but anything is possible in this matchup, and all it takes is about 20 seconds with an Expo chip and a way to even a game up. So Demon takes a log there, wants to get that left-hand tower down fully. He takes that 1-0 lead right now with a minute left. And so Cheddar is opting for the defensive Expo on the right-hand side. It gets Fireball, which is a good play. I feel like what Cheddar wants to do here, he's trying to stack Expos any way he can just to break through, but Demon knows exactly what Cheddar has to do, and he's just going to do everything he can to prevent that. So Cheddar's going to rocket that Musk here. There's not much that can be done. Defensive Expo for Cheddar, but the Tesla is still down for Demon. It takes out that Expo. Expo's able to lock onto the Velk after the Ice Wiz gets fireballed. The Velk will be killed awfully quick though, and this Expo will get another lock on the right-hand tower. It gets rocketed, taken out. However, Demon does take the 1-0 victory from that early tower lead. So it looks like Demon is running an Ice Wiz Skeletons. He likes the ice. He likes any kind of Expo, so he could be running that. Cheddar is running P.E.K.K.A. Bridge Spam. Cheddar really likes P.E.K.K.A. Bridge Spam. So P.E.K.K.A. at the bridge for Cheddar. 2 tank for the Battle Ram. Battle Ram runs in front. So Princess Tower is on the P.E.K.K.A. at the moment. The defensive Knights and Skeletons are getting cleaned up by Dark Goblin right now. This is looking really good for Cheddar. Dark Goblin's on the tower. It gets logged immediately. Barbarian will reach the tower, getting one hit off before taken out by that Ice Whiz and right-hand tower. So Cheddar has D-Mom's right-hand tower down to about 2,000 health here. And we're a minute into the game. So defensive Tesla there to get rid of the Bandit Dash from Demon. And we got the Battle Ram coming in to the right-hand side for Cheddar. Defensive Expo for Demon on the left. Fireball by Cheddar. The Skeleton's Ice Whiz will clean up that Battle Ram really nicely. Ooh, Cheddar went to put a bar barrel down to tank for that Dark Goblin, but like the split sliver Health Expo decides to get rid of that Dark Goblin before it can happen. So, Demon goes for prediction log here, I'm guessing. There could be prediction log, could have just been cycling there, honestly. However, the Knight will not take down that Bandit. Bandit dashes on one of the Skeletons, almost allowing the Battle Ram to connect, but the Ice Whiz is there to save it. Pretty good health expo down for Demon. He might be able to start stacking them soon, but Cheddar does seem to be holding that P.E.K.K.A in hand in case that happens. So he is stacking the expos here. Cheddar does place down the P.E.K.K.A. P.E.K.K.A will get through this Knight, but with the Tesla chipping on it, this is looking really good for Demon. Fireball really well played for Cheddar. That's going to prevent most of the expo damage, but there's still going to be some kind of damage. So a little bit of chip there. Barbarrel fully finishes off. Cheddar maintains his lead of about 180 health. Battle Ram down the right-hand side for Cheddar, right at the bridge. It dashes towards the Tesla in center by Demon. Demon now doing the Ice Whiz back left. Cheddar does the Dark Goblin at the bridge on the right. It gets countered by the Knights. So Expo's going on the left-hand side. There was an Ice Whiz to defend the Knight on the right. P.E.K.K.A gets pulled back to that Knight instead of walking towards the Expo, is now going towards that Expo. The Bar Barrel is down and will be logged off the tower after getting one hit. Bandit's forced to walk towards the Knight. P.E.K.K.A is down. There's just that Dark Goblin up now. Dark Goblin does not go down. The Expo does go down via Fireball. Demon has another. Cheddar does not have P.E.K.K.A quite yet. I lied. Cheddar does have P.E.K.K.A in hand. So P.E.K.K.A is coming down here and Tesla to defend. Ooh, Battle Ram is going to be tanked for and will not make it, but the barbs are right in front of the Expo. Really well cleaned up by Demon here. Bandit dashes on the Tesla. Dark Goblin on the Expo, takes it down. Bandit dashes on the left-hand tower. Dark Goblin also on the left-hand tower. Demon ignored them both, placed down the Expo. Expo locks on Cheddar's left-hand tower. Cheddar's got the P.E.K.K.A walking towards the left-hand Expo right now, but there's going to be a Tesla on there. If the EWIS can hit that Expo, it can retarget it. Cheddar chooses to zap, but he doesn't have time for the EWIS. The log pushes back the Bar Barrel and the P.E.K.K.A. There's an EWIS trying to fire away here. Battle Ram and Bandit in the right-hand side and Dark Goblin. Cheddar's just trying to distract Demon at this point. Cheddar's left-hand tower gets hit a little bit by that Ice Whiz, bringing it down to 794. The lead is now in Demon's hand. Demon goes for the rocket on the left-hand tower, bring that down to 362. I believe that's one rocket away now. Cheddar is all or nothing here with 30 seconds left in the match. Bandit and Battle Ram both shut down by dual Teslas, and a rocket going to that left-hand tower. That's going to be game for Demon. Taking this game 1-0, this set 2-0, and going into the third game, he's got to be feeling pretty confident. And so, Cheddar will be playing the third game here with Demon. Cheddar does like to run a minor poison control, which we haven't actually seen yet, so perhaps this is the game that he pulls it out. Demon, I'm willing to bet he's just going to run Expo again. Like, he really likes the Expo, he's really good with the Expo, and Cheddar doesn't run many Expo counters, so it would be a very good pick for him to just stick with the Expo. Usually I wouldn't recommend running it 3 times in a row, but if the other player isn't known to run Earthquake, isn't known to run Beatdown, then there's not too many fears of running Expo too much. So anyway, Cheddar has the Bandit at the back. This makes me think he just has the same P.E.K.K.A bridge spam. Demon with the Knight. Yeah, so I'm assuming it's just going to be Pekka Bridgebound versus probably Icebow here. Battle Ram gets logged. There's a Knight crossing the left-hand side for Demon. A defensive Tesla for him as well. The Ewas for Cheddar to clean up that Knight. The Ewas is going to cross on the left-hand side, but the Tesla will shoot it. It crosses Tesla, and the Ice Wiz for Demon cleans up that Ewas nicely. Magic Archer down for Cheddar. I don't believe it will get shipped through the Ice Wiz though. Now there's a Royal Ghost Magic Archer on the left, Bandit on the right where there's a defensive Expo, Knight down on the left. The Bandit dashes to the Expo, taking it out. However, it's still going to live with half health. Both guys are even on Elixir here, with Demon having that half health Expo on the right hand side. So both guys are opting to reset here. Cheddar going with the Battle Ram on the left, and Demon just doing Tesla in the middle. This matchup is, I believe, 60-40 favored towards the Expo user. They can basically fireball most of the pushes, being like the Battle Ram, the Magic Archer, Ewiz, etc. And once they can outcycle the P.E.K.K.A, they can just get Expo locks. It's a lot easier said than done, and I'm someone who still loses to P.E.K.K.A Bridgebound occasionally, so I'm not the person to talk, but Demon does have the matchup. Royal Ghost creeps in, almost hitting the Expo, but gets defended by a Knight from Demon. Bandit's also coming in the right hand lane. It's getting attacked by the Expo, dashes to the Bandit, not in range of the Princess Tower. Ewiz also down for Cheddar, also being targeted by the Expo. And Demon is going for the Expo or Tesla on the top right hand side to place the offensive Expo. P.E.K.K.A and Ram going in the left hand side right now. They both get logged. The log won't prevent the Ram to be redirected, but it doesn't get the Skeleton's not allowed to get hit anyway. Bandit dashes onto the Ice Wiz, but that Expo is getting locked over half health. There's an Expo and a bit down. Cheddar's just trying to Battle Ram the opposite lane. The Knight's going to hit it. Knight and log will prevent it. Magic Archer for Cheddar gets the Expo a little bit, then gets NATO'd towards the Knight. Cheddar's right hand tower is at 711 right now, and his left hand and Demon's left hand tower, the weakest, is only 2090. So it looks like Demon could just play it slow here, go for the rocket cycle. There's a P.E.K.K.A down right now for Cheddar. That's going to the left hand side. Knights and Skeletons as a response for Demon. The Bandit following behind that P.E.K.K.A. Magic Archer will hit the Knight, get a little bit of chip on that King Tower before targeting to the Tesla. Royal Ghost gets directed to the middle Tesla. Will take it out with the help of the Magic Archer. Battle Ram and Royal Ghost going in for the Knight and Ice Wiz Skeletons. Those will clean that up very nicely. No damage here for Cheddar. So there's some little bit tanking on the left hand side. Demon might just go for goes for defensive Expo here. It looks like he's going to plan to rocket cycle this. If not, just stall out the game and win it in tiebreaker. Defensive Expo done at the top here. It will be defended by Skeletons, allowing to get a couple more hits on that tower before the P.E.K.K.A targets it. A couple hits on that P.E.K.K.A. Magic Archer defense is Cheddar. That's going to clean up the Knight a little bit, but there's a rocket coming in his right hand tower, putting it down to 195. It's now or never for Cheddar. He knows that he's in Bandit, Battle Ram, Royal Ghost, Magic Archer, everything. But Log, Tesla, Knight, they've been very successful for Demon, and they continue to be. He cleans that up, fires that last rocket, and takes the 1-0 victory for the 3-0 set victory. That brings the score now to, I believe, 8-4 for 8-4 for Dragons 8. So if Titan wins the next 3 here, it's going to be 8-7. They still won't make playoffs, but it'll look a lot nicer. We got Spicy Nachos in the blue and Finn on the top, color red. And both guys are just going to wait here, either bad starting hands, heavy deck, or just lack of finding a start. So with the Ice Spirit, Skeletons, and Princess being played, neither guy wants to start there. So Hog on the left for Finn, Musk in the top center, and then Knight and Princess on the right for Nachos be taken out by Finn's Log. So after all said and done, Spicy Nachos is out there with a 2 elixir lead. Uses that to Skeleton Barrel and the Goblin Barrel on the right hand tower of Finn's. Finn fireballs just the Goblins. Skeletons drop onto the Ice Golem. All of them but one were on the Ice Golem, so just a little bit of chip there for Spicy. And just Ice Spear at the bridge here for Finn. It's going to be met by some Skellies. So I believe Finn's just trying to cycle back to a Hog here. He musks at the back. A log to take out Spicy's Dart Goblin after it gets one hit. There's now a Skeleton Barrel going down the right hand side for Spicy. Finn puts a Hog down the right himself. Skeleton Barrel gets countered. All but 3 skeletons get countered by a Nice Spirit, allowing them to drop Finn's right tower to 1337 health. Goblin Barrel going at that right hand tower. It's going to land just a little behind, but Finn fireballs it. So Princess at the bridge and a log at the bridge for Spicy. It will get killed by the Musk for getting 2 shots off. Musk Ice Golem going down the right. There's no Hog following it yet, and a Nice Spirit as well. The Knight is on the Musk. Will stop without any damage going down. Another Goblin Barrel Knight coming in here for Spicy. That gets logged. So both Spicy's towers are looking awfully healthy, with Finn's right tower at only 889. Finn's pushing with the Hog Ice Golem on the right. It ignores the middle Tesla. Finn places a Tesla right by the King Tower that will take the Hog aggro, keeping Finn's towers pretty much flawless. 2 Musks, an Ice Golem, a Hog, and a Nice Spirit coming right hand lane. Just make that 2 half health Musks and a Hog. Hog breaks a Tesla, gets 2 hits on the tower, and then gets taken out by Skellies. Both Musks are taken out by the Princess and Skelly Barrel death damage. Goblin Barrel in on the right hand tower for Spicy. 1 gets missed by the log. It gets 1. It gets 2 hits, bringing that tower down to 363. Just a Nice Golem across the bridge at the moment. That's going to be cleaned up very easily. It is not looking very good for Finn here. Another Tesla will pull that Hog away from the tower. And all that's left is a Goblin Barrel. He places it in front of the tower, but it doesn't get logged. And Spicy takes the 1-0 victory here, starting off the set with a win. We have Finn on the bottom being blue, and we have Spicy Nachos on the top in the red. Ooh, Spicy Nachos starting us off the Heal Spirit in the left. Miner on the right for Finn will be caught by the Ice Golem. So Spicy Nachos looks like he's running maybe a Royal Hog deck. Finn, I don't actually know what deck this is yet. It could be a Lava Hound. You don't see many Miner Guard combos. So yeah, it looks like Spicy Nachos is running that Royal Hog cycle. Finn, I'm still not fully sure. With a Mega Mini in the back, I'm starting to lean towards Lava Hound. So, E-Barb's down for Spicy in the left-hand lane. This is not Royal Hog cycle, this is E-Barbs. So P.E.K.K.A down for Finn. This is E-Barb. It's like a modified Royal Hog deck with E-Barbs. And a P.E.K.K.A kind of deck for Finn. Alright, so we got the Heal Spirit coming down for... E-Barb's going down the right hand lane with the Heal Spirit Ice Golem for Spicy. They're going to get stopped by this P.E.K.K.A. It's going to target 1 E-Barb, then the second E-Barb, and then the Ice Golem, the most optimal order possible. So 3 elixir down for Finn, but that P.E.K.K.A's got quite a bit of health, which gives him the advantage here. Miner into tank for the P.E.K.K.A. Mega Minion in, which will pull the Magic Archer's aggression. P.E.K.K.A walks towards the Hunter, gets tanked by an Ice Golem. Mini P.E.K.K.A finishes him off. Mini P.E.K.K.A running towards the right hand tower is going to have to get logged, but then Finn's got nothing for these E-Barbs. He's got guards, but guards and a Miner, but for Magic Archer and 2 E-Barbs, that's not going to be much. Mega Minion is on the Magic Archer, takes it out, goes back for the Barb. There's 1 left on the tower. They've already gotten 3 hits. bringing it down to 1,000. Magic Archers chipping through the Mega Minion on the tower, bringing it down to 800. Spicy Nachos with a comfortable 400 health lead here. However, he does not have very much for those guards by the looks of it. It's not exactly an end-of-the-world type of card, though, so I believe he's going to be pretty fine. He's starting to just Earthquake cycle that left-hand tower. Places some burgers behind his right-hand tower as defense. They're going to target the miner, and then they're going to clean up these guards and allow the Mega Minion to be targeted by the tower. Peck it down the left-hand lane for Spicy. Log is just out of Psycho, which is what Finn likes to use. He uses the guards, but they get zapped as well as the bats around the P.E.K.K.A. Magic Archer does not get chipped thanks to the thanks to the Mega Minion being placed down. Another Earthquake on that left-hand tower for Spicy. That's just bringing, I believe, 2 Earthquakes away now. But he does the E-Barbs on the left-hand side. He might not need those last 2. 1 E-Barbs on the tower, hits once, hits twice, that's game over. That's a 1-0 for Spicy, bringing him 2-0 in this series. So it is now 8-6 for Dragons 8. So we got Finn versus Spicy Nachos going in here. And both guys starting off the Spirit, Finn having the Ice one, and Spicy having the Heal one. Gonna be, looks like a Hog Cycle for Finn, and Spicy Nachos, I'm not fully sure yet. He's got a Bandit and a Lumberjack both down. Musk on defense for Finn. Ice Golem as well, that will help clean up. He's gonna do an Ice Spirit. Bandit's gonna dash onto the Musk. Skeletons aren't down in time. Musk is fully taken out there. Ooh, Finn opts the Fireball the Magic Archer, putting him down 5 Elixir here. If Spicy is aware of this, he's gonna do a push right away. He does a Battle Ram in the back here. So Finn is probably gonna opt for a Cannon, but Spicy has enough Elixir to just overwhelm him. Or he has this Tesla instead of the Cannon. So that Tesla gets Earthquaked, and now the Ram Rider's retargeting to the left-hand tower. It gets logged back, and it will get one tiny hit? No, it does not. Good stop there by Finn. So Spicy still has a little bit of an Elixir lead here, but Finn can even it up right about here. So the Ice Golem down to stop that Bandit dashing. The Musketeer takes out the Magic Archer. A log in the Musk on the Ram Rider will prevent that from getting another hit, or getting any hit. Hog and Musk down the right hand lane. Barb Barrel cleans that Musk up and weakens the Hog. E-Wiz will finish off the Hog after allowing it to get 2 hits. Alright, so looks like Finn actually has a nice little lead here for about 1,000 health. With even Elixir here, it's pretty much anyone's game, but leaning towards all Finn. Ooh, Spicy does the Lumberjack Magic Archer push on the left. Finn does a Log and then Ice Golem. Lumberjack will die before touching the tower, but the Magic Archer will cross the bridge and get a couple shots on his left tower. He's under rage, so he gets 3 angry shots off there. Musk gets taken out by the Ram Rider's snare. It gets frozen by an Ice Spirit and then shot by the Musk, but it looks like it's going to connect to the tower. So Spicy gets his first hit in the right-hand tower there. And there's a Hog coming down for Finn here. Ooh, Ram Rider though for Spicy will slow that Hog down. The Hog won't reach tower in time to get a shot off. Ice Spirit stops the Ram Rider, prevents it from getting a shot as well. And so now we got a Hog Musk push coming in here for Finn. Lumberjack Barb Barrel to clean it up after 2 hits are done for the Hog. So every push here, Finn is slowly extending his lead. He's got about 1,000 hit points advantage now. However, that Ram is coming down. It gets logged again. It's going to connect on the tower thanks to this Earthquake. It gets 1 shot only. Magic Archer targets the Hog, so the Skeletons are almost able to finish it off, but Barb Barrel is able to save it. And so now we got a mini push coming in for Spicy Nachos here. Just a bunch of support troops though, so Finn is able to clean that up fairly nicely. However, the damage lead is only 400 now. Finn can't hog. He does hog into the Ram Rider. It's going to get snared and kind of just waste the Elixir there, sadly. The Lumberjack takes out Finn's Musketeer. Now there's a Ramire, Lumberjack, Bandit all coming down right-hand lane. Earthquake on that Tesla. Ice Golem is taken out. It looks like all three of these guys are going to reach that tower. Nope, Ram Rider's dead, but the Bandit dashes. Lumberjack gets knocked back, but Bandit is going to finish off that tower with the help of the Rage. And Spicy takes 1-0 victory again, 3-0 in the set, and making it 8-7 in the series for Dragons 8.